Alright, welcome back. We are in Stellaris and we just hit play on our first playthrough of the game. Now, I obviously have not, this is not my first playthrough, but I will hopefully walk you through this and make your first playthrough a little bit less daunting and easier to digest. Now, there's a lot going on this screen right now, so let me walk you through it. Starting up here, these are where a lot of buttons and information that you're going to watch and be aware of are. When you get notifications, they will appear right up here in the upper left corner, much like these three. And if you click on them, they will take you to that area to learn about. There's a little hair stuck on the camera there. All right. They will take you there to learn about whatever that notification is. So we've talked about energy credits. This is like your money. If you hover over it, it'll tell you where everything is going, what your monthly gain is, and how much you can store total. Let me take a little drink of water here. Your minerals are the resources you use to build things. So again, same information here, what you're currently using and where your sources are and how much they are and what they're coming from. So you can see here, ship maintenance, station maintenance, building maintenance, army maintenance. All of that maintenance detracts from your energy credits. What detracts from your minerals, a little bit of ship maintenance, mostly consumer goods, and that's going to be driven by the number of populations that you have. Food, right now we are just net positive. We don't really have anything using it from the looks of things, although each population uses one. So yeah. Influence, this allows you to recruit your scientists and your leaders of all kinds. So this increases at a very slow rate, and it's nearly impossible to add to the rate of increase from this. So be aware of what you're doing that knocks this down. So right now we're getting 3 per month. One of those is from that cutthroat politics, politicals, or the civics that I chose. And there are some things that you can do that you research that increase your monthly influence gain, but they are few and far between, so be careful. And then unity, this is kind of like your culture. And so it increases over time. It like many things, the more people you have, the more planets you've occupied, the more each item that you're exploring will end up costing. These are your science research options. You can see here we've got 676, and as you lay out research stations, as you build around planets and things, these numbers will go up, and this dictates how quickly you learn a specific type of research. So there's physics research, society, and engineering, and when I click on these, that's what those three are. You'll see that probably in the next video. And strategic resources, as you've researched them, will show up on your map, and you will need to either go and collect them if they're within your sphere of influence, or you may already possess them once you've researched them if they exist on a planet or someplace that you already have explored and sort of capitalized on. You are able to personally directly control up to, it looks like, 5 separate planets. Your first planet is obviously your first one. So you have 1, and now we can control up to 4 more. Beyond that, there are ways to sort of divest yourself of the responsibility of these core systems and continue to colonize and expand throughout the galaxy. And this is your naval capacity. This shows you how much you've got this military fleet over here, which you can see, but anyway, 3 out of the 14, that also increases with populations and spaceports and things like that. So this is your military strength, effectively, but your naval military strength. Now, on the right side here, you've got, and you can see that as I move my mouse one way or the other, the game moves with me, so that's worth noting. over here you've got, this is where you're going to be spending most of your time probably, and looking up here. So these are the planets that you've got, and you can expand and contract these. Although this is preventing me from doing that. But so you've got your planets, you got however many military fleets you have here. This icon shows that they're orbiting a planet currently, which makes it so that they cost less resources to maintain. You've got a construction ship and a science ship right now, and these are civilian ships, and you'll see other things crop up there. And then rally points are like in StarCraft or Warcraft, where once you've created a unit, where does it go? That's what a rally point is. So that'll be dictated here, and you can add things to that by clicking on them, and I'll show you that as well, or you can remove it by doing the same thing. So down here on the right, I don't ever use these buttons, but they allow you to sort of alter what I think is shown up here, and to get into various settings and options. This is the system that you're currently in. If you hit M, you can back out and see your galaxy. Well, let's see. How do I move around? All right. Well, I can't pan, but yeah. So there's our ring, and there are a couple dust clouds or little things to be aware of, and that'll impact us as well. But we click back. All right, I can't click on anything because this window is still up. And then these get into help you select your construction ships, your science ships, your military ships, and your planets. And that'll just pop them up in a window up here. So that's the basic UI. And the other important thing is this. This is the date. And if you press space, it'll pause or resume the passage of time. Right now, time is paused. This little blue thing right here is our sphere of influence. And there are 5 different speeds, I think. Slowest, slow, normal, fast, and fastest. And you'll want to sort of get a grip on what works for you. Personally, as I'm laying out commands, I usually like to have it either paused or running at least or at most normal speed. And then when things are going on, I usually let it run at least fast. Otherwise, it takes forever for everything to go on, and I would be here for the rest of my life. So this is important, and this up here is important, but you'll mostly just be paying attention to the notifications. So that's it for this video. I'm going to keep it short and try to compartmentalize things to the best of my ability. But this is the user interface for Stellaris, and yeah, in the next one we will begin. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, hit me up in the comments below. I will try to answer it to the best of my ability, maybe with a video or just talking about it, and yeah, we'll go from there. So thanks for watching. I appreciate you being here, and I will see you in the next video.